Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And in this episode, we are checking out an amazing Cessna 172 with some very awesome improvements to it. So stick around, guys, to find out what this mod is all about. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides as well as any future guides that come along down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below, and thank you to all of my current subscribers. All right, so let's take a look at what this guy has to offer here. So this is not necessarily a new mod, but this is the latest release of it. And honestly, I think that I must have missed this at one point. I thought I've done this one before, but there's definitely a lot that has changed. So we're going to sort of go through some of these here just on the web browser here, and then we're going to move obviously into the aircraft itself. So we have an in-game manual, options handbook, custom wheel fairings and setups, wheel chocks, tie downs, covers. I mean, so really a ton of immersive changes. Simple card checklist. I'm going to be looking for that here. I mean, look at this, guys. Flip checklist box. I mean, it just goes on and on. VFR maps. This one's really got me excited. I'm excited to see what this one means. And then obviously the integration with all of these applications: Sky4Sim, NeoFly, FSMCA, which I actually don't know what that is. And VFR map. That one I've heard of before, but I want to check it out again. And obviously further further aircraft animation, which we're going to be checking out. I mean, they really turned it into one heck of a flight simulation here. I mean, cargo options. This will be great for NeoFly. That'll be fun. Unloading cargoes, again, same thing with NeoFly. You'll be able to throw that in there, especially if you're like myself doing content creation. This could really be a big game changer. I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, they've really gone to war with this thing. So again, a link to this will be down in the description below. It's a completely free add-on. I mean, coming from FlightSim.2, most of them are, but this is free to download. So let's go ahead and now jump into the seat and see what this aircraft's all about, because I'm super excited to check out some of these features. All right, so now we're in the cockpit, so let's start poking around here and seeing some of the things that we can find here. Oh, helps when my mouse is on the right screen. There we go. All right, so first off, here is our options book. Look at that. That was absolutely awesome. All right, so I don't know how I feel about the blue paging background. It makes it a little hard to see for me. But then again, I'm looking at the recording screen, and I guess it's a little bit brighter for you guys, so maybe it's just my current monitor configuration. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so I love the wheel fairings, so I'm definitely going to turn those on. And actually, let's just check out the aircraft with full configuration options here. Extension or external covers, tie downs, pilot visible. I don't like the passenger or pilot models. I just don't. I don't know why. We can take out the back seats. Flip checklist box. I want to see what that looks like. Checklist card. I want to see what that looks like as well. We'll switch to the cargo page in just a minute. And persistent. Plane state persistent on or off. Let's keep that persistent. Boom. There we go. All right. So how do we put the book away here? Click on the spiral to hook the book. All right. So now let's go outside for a second. All right. Did I miss some things here? I see the fairings. I don't see anything else. Did I forget to check something here? Let's go back in here. Let's make sure I didn't miss something. Okay, so let's try that now. Now I'm going to close that. There they are. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe the state saving messed that up. Oh, I think it saved it in the current state is what it did. Look at that, dude. That is freaking awesome. Dude, so you could do a legitimate, simulated, obviously, pre-flight. But all right, let's get back inside. That looks absolutely fantastic. I love this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I thrive on when it comes to these simulators. I really do. All right, and now let's see what that... Whoa, look at that. What is this? Mixture carb heat. I'll be dang. That is too cool. So when you've done all this stuff, you flip the switch up. Dude, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Even right down to have you gotten your landing clearance? So, got our takeoff clearance, got our trim setting. You'd have your lights. Obviously, I'm doing that in reverse, and then this would be for your landing. That is awesome. I've never heard of one of these before. That's interesting. That is too cool. I've never seen or never heard of a checklist box. That is neat. All right, so that's obviously just a couple of these very awesome features. Here's the quick checklist card. Look at that. There you guys go. Before starting, let's just click on that. Look at that pre-flight inspection. Can you actually check it, or does it just walk you through it? Okay, cool. All right, so we go to the next. Starting engine, 1/4, auto cutoff. Dude, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Far more immersive. This clearly, based on this window, it's going to work just fine in VR. That is sick. That is absolutely cool. Even got the run up. All right, so maybe we'll walk through that before we get rolling here. Let's put the card away. And the last thing that we want to look at is this VFR maps thing. And again, on my screen, this looks really, really light, but let's see. All right, so let's see here. Hollow Flying Maps, UK, VFR Map US. Let's do that. Dude. So you know what? I think it's actually my monitor. I think my monitor's kicked up a little bit. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to tilt that down. That's a little better. It's still very blue for me, but that's all right. Let's see if there's a way to change any of that. Dude. Searching through the general areas. So this have us up in Seattle. If I want to, can you yep, you can. What is Sedona K Saz? Something like that. Oh, gotta watch those keyboard controls. It is Sedona, right? Can we zoom in any further? That's as zoomed in as I can go. Let's see here. What do we have up here? Do. And I can pan it. Although I don't think that's Sedona. Oh, maybe it is. It's really hard for me to see this. I wish that there was a brightness button. Is there? Oh. You know what I can do, though? We can zoom that in. There we go. And let's see if I can zoom that in further. Looks like it gets funky at that point. Let's back it out one. All right, let's do this. Let me grab the MEDAR information. That will tell me right away. MEDAR, select airport. Case says, oh, I typed in the wrong thing. I didn't think that was it. So we'll do easy search. There it is. That's Sedona. So you got the VFR map, but it doesn't look like it gives you flight tracking. Like it's not going to tell us where the aircraft is. At least that's kind of what it looks like here. What's a hybrid? What is the hybrid VFR? Let's check on that. It looks like that's just what the title is. I got you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back out here and I'm going to see what the OpenStreetMap does. Oh, I see. So that just like standard Google Maps kind of thing is what it looks like. Google, Bing, something similar to that. So Sorry, guys, had to cough there. Yeah, so I see how this one works. This one's just a standard, a very basic map. Now, the fact that it integrates... Oh, there's Tucson. The fact that it integrates with things like Skyforce SimPad and things like that, that's obviously going to open up a lot of that and get you that GPS tracking that we were talking about. That is slick, dude. And you have all of these options to go through. That is too freaking cool. Too cool. Well, so at this point, I'm going to say let's go ahead and... Oh, whoa, what is this? Nothing clicks. Nothing does anything like that. Maybe that's just more sort of side stuff there. But there's our doors opening. Windows can be opened. Both sides. Oh, I wanted to check out the cargo too. Let's go look at that. Let's grab our book. And let's go to the cargo page. And let's see what we got. Various stuff. Well, let's just put some bags here. Dude, look at this. Only visible when the back seats are removed. Okay, fine. Let's move the back seat. How do I go back? This one? Yep. All right. Back seats. Does that remove the back seats or add the back seats? That adds the back seats. All right. So let's remove the back seats. Cool. All right. And then go back to the cargo page. And let's see here. Let's do camping set left and right. Let's see what that looks like. Let me move the camera over here. That's awesome, dude. Cool. Dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I'm gonna drive you guys crazy with this stuff. I can promise you that. All right, we're gonna leave that there. We're in Sedona. We're gonna go camping, right? I have no idea where. We're probably not gonna go camping. We're probably gonna do like a touch and go or something just to see what the aircraft is like. Oops. Am I zoomed in? That's why. Yeah, I'm zoomed in. Okay, no, I am actually moved. There we go. All right. So let's I'd say we got that part done. That is too cool. And you can unload the cargo. We're gonna do that later. All right, so let's do that. Close our doors. Sound good. Oh, and I'll bet I have to, do I have to remove all the stuff outside? Nope, tie downs and covers, everything like that was removed. I'm not sure when that took place, but kind of awesome that it did. All right, let the games begin here. So let's see. All right, let's walk through here. Let's come back. Before starting, so pre-flight inspection complete, passengers briefing complete, seatbelts, doors closed and locked, brakes test. Brakes work. I'm just going to walk right through it. Oh, test and set. There's our set. Okay. Avionics off. Yep. Battery off. Fuel selector both. Fuel selector both. Fuel shutoff valve in. Shutoff valve in. Okay, next. All right. Let's see here. There we go. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I know why. It's because of the way I have my head. There we go. All right. So throttle. Cracked 1/4 inch. Mixture at idle cutoff. Okay. Standby battery test switch. Hold test for 20 seconds. Okay. Call that close enough. Battery switch arm. Or there we go. Garmin does come on. Parameters are met. All right. Can I? Oh, no, it just throws it back down. I wish I could move the checklist. That would be kind of cool. All right, so we're going to simulate all the voltage and all that is good. Propeller area clear. Yeah, except for Fredo right there, but he'll be all right. Is that Fred? No, sorry. My bad. That's Susie. Can't always tell with their gear on. All right. So, master battery switch on. Beacon on. Let's get down in there. There's the beacon. Mixture to rich. Mixture's at rich. Auxiliary fuel pump on for 3 seconds, then off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call it good. Okay. Feet ready to brake. Mixture to lean it. Probably about halfway based on our altitude. Oh, did I miss one? No, that was it, huh? All right. Oh, damn it. All right. Next. All right, after starting, so here we go. Give it a nice clear prop. Oh, didn't get an engine start on that one. Still no engine start. Fuel shutoff valve is in. Oh, we don't have any fuel in this thing. Ha! It actually starts bone dry. Well, let's put some gas in it. I didn't realize that. Well, in that case. There's a good start. Got her that time. There we go. Throttle to 1,000 RPM. Close enough there. Amps, battery, good. Avionics on. Flaps up. Flaps are up. Let's turn the MFD on. There we go. Let's set our barometric pressure. Woo! Took a spin there, didn't it? All right, ready for taxi here, but let's finish up a couple things here. Let's come down to the transponder. We are doing VFR. Let's turn it on. Okay. All right, taxi light as required. Let's turn the taxi light on. Navigation lights. Parking brake released. Brakes. Test. Brakes are good. Rudder responds. Sorry. Shouldn't have been there. Sounds are awesome. I believe some of the sounds were donated by Boris, by the way, who made that awesome sound pack. Apparently my zoom is messed up. There we go. Taxiing like a rocket. All right, we should have done our run up. I kind of missed that, but let's go ahead and walk through it because that'll be next. We'll just sit here and do it. All right, park and brake. Set. Okay. Seats most right in up position. Seat belts secured. Doors locked. Flight controls free and correct. Flight controls are good. Altimeter is set. Standby altimeter is also set. Standby flight instruments indicators are all live. Alright, mixture to rich. Autopilot engage. Move against the autopilot. Whoa, I actually can't. Interesting. The yoke will not turn against the autopilot. That's interesting. But look at that. Huh. So I guess that would probably be a no-go here. I'll be darned. Ha! It is very interesting. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move to the next one here. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Go. Throttle to 1800 RPMs. Alright, magneto. Right. Both. Left. Both. No significant drop. All enunciators are good. Instruments all reading in the green. Engine idle. Cool. That's too neat. And there's all your transponder information, flaps. Very awesome. So there's the startup process with it. Now we'll just go do a quick flight, maybe do a touch and go, and then call it a day. But this is pretty freaking awesome, you guys. They've really done a good job with this. This is really cool. All right. Now I do always forget how to turn. Oh, I think it's these. Yes, it is. Oh, that's an actual dimmer that works. There's the cabin lights. That's what I was looking for. Too awesome. All right, let's set our mixture back. Alrighty. Let's do some magic. Do a little shorter than full ramp, so actually I guess not. We're right at the touchdown zone. Alright, let's hold still. Lined up. Full power. Brakes off. Airspeed alive. I like the takeoff roll on this one. We actually got a decent roll going here. There's looking for 55 knots here. Awesome, dude. Free and clear here. I'm going to bring the flaps back up. Whoa, got some turbulence happening. Bring our mixture in a little bit further. There we go. This is awesome. The modeling of the aircraft as well seems to be significantly different. Just certain reflections, certain images. I love the wooden panel on the front dash here. Fantastic. Flight model is great. I love the behavior of the aircraft. That's a pretty sight. This is awesome. Gosh, I'm blown away here. Flying like a dream. You know what I didn't do, and I even had the checklist up, was I didn't turn on my landing lights or the pitot heat. Good job. Fail. I was just so excited about all this stuff. Alright, so let's say we did all of this stuff. Let's see what this looks like coming back down. Alright, so selectors and brakes. I'm not sure what that means. Lights and VREF. So we're going to be coming up on our base turn here in a minute. Lights are set. Mixture still set for altitude. Oh, there we go. I know it's not the correct way to do it. Oh, come on. Get away from me. Good old Microsoft. That's the thing too, is like all my other internet services are working just fine. It's like BS. Alright, let's start our turn for base. Mixture is set. Fuel pump, not needed. What's that? Emergency procedures. Cowl. Engine cowl? Oh, I think it has cowls. Gear and flaps. Oop. This is a very, very extended final. Whoa! That pulled her up, didn't it? That moment when you realized you passed the... Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. So, again, terrible final, but let's start slowing down. I'm just going to bring it in and see what it lands like. I've already botched the checklist at this point. Let's trim nose down a little bit. Terrible approach. Gosh, that was awful. What would be cool is if you could assign key bindings to some of the stuff. The checklist, the coil book there, the VFR map pad. If you could assign... oh, whoa, what happened? You could assign a button to that, that'd be fantastic. low. What happened here? Wow, we are getting bumpy. Full flaps coming in. Whew. Mercy, come on. Holy cow. We are just like getting kicked all over the place. And I know the winds up here really are atrocious. Long. Sounds were beautiful. Very cool. Very cool. Well, guys, we're definitely going to be back in this aircraft again, and we're going to be doing things correctly next time, all the way right down the list. I want to get more familiar with this very detailed aircraft now. There's a lot to do now, and I think that's sort of what threw me off. Is it's much busier now. This is slick. Really slick. Really enjoyed this. Sounds on it are great. The textures are great. I love the wood panel. The features are amazing. Absolutely blown away by the features of this aircraft. We're going to be doing some fun trips in this one. I'm going to think of somewhere fun to go and use that camping stuff. I want to do that. So we're going to try to find something cool to do with that. But anyways, guys, as always, stay safe and healthy. Let me know what you think of the video down below. And above all else, I'll see you in the next one, guys.